When that happened in East Palestine, I didn't know what to do. I wish people say, do you want to go there and visit? What am I going to do by showing up? That's not going to change anything. Actually, I don't think I've talked about this publicly before, but my family made a $100,000 donation to the recovery efforts just because that was the least we could do for our own home state. And yet we still felt like we were struggling against the backdrop of a failing infrastructure. We have a failed Secretary of Transportation, Pete Buttigieg, who will wax eloquent about climate change without even taking the time to visit or even acknowledge the actual catastrophe until it cost him political points. The reality is, even now in Maui, our fellow Hawaiians, our fellow citizens, are left to fend for themselves as the U.S. government sends $200 billion to protect somebody else's border from an invasion when we have problems right here at home. We're doing more for Ukrainian infrastructure than we are for U.S. infrastructure in this country. So a big part of what I've said is we're going to put the interests of Americans first. We're not going to build infrastructure in Ukraine. We're not going to pay the deep state in Ukraine. Our own taxpayer dollars are going to pay them. Let's actually rebuild the infrastructure in this country with those same dollars, not with tax increases, but with better uses of the dollars that we're using to nation build somewhere else. We talk a lot about nation building. We have a nation to rebuild right here back at home. That's what I stand for. And by the way, as it relates to those railroad companies and otherwise, end the crony capitalism and corruption. Many of them are waxing eloquent about ESG and climate change. How about just taking care of the communities that you're actually running through? And when you've taken care of Central Ohio and Western Pennsylvania, then talk to me about what you're doing for global climate change in the Eastern Hemisphere. Until then, take care of your job here at home to the communities that you're affecting.